Konica Minolta. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. We're going 400%. We're not going to photocopy the whole thing. So at 400%, we're going to lose some of the image. So I wonder how this one's going to turn out. We're going to have to make a second copy, generation copy, because 400 won't be enough for the vertical. See what this one looks like. Okay, I think that's how we're going to have it. See what it is. It is something interesting. It is. This was out of a Japanese, I think some kind of display to do with architecture. I don't know what they call it, but anyway, it's Japanese. And I think what we're mainly interested in is in this particular image. So we're just going to have to put it upside down because we've got to put it against the corner here. So we're just going to line that up like so. Just cut it out. I don't know what the fuck it is. I hate that clunk noise. I just heard that clack, sort of like a clunk or clack sound. Stupid Konica Minolta. Well, Konica Minolta is a Japanese company, even though they manufacture their shit overseas. But anyway, that looks really quite nice. All we have to do now is enlarge it a bit more to fit there. So we have to use this as our master copy, and I think we're going to put that to the top of the page, and that's going to overlap a little bit. Or we'll soon see what we're doing. So let's see what we've got. So this is it. This is it. This is our original. We're just going to throw it on the recycle pile. Now we've got our lovely master copy, and we're just going to make this even bigger. So now we've just got to see if we can get around the edge here and see if we can get the edge of the image just on the, you can just see through the paper, or I can. So I think we got it the right height. We're just going to put it down to A5. Actually, no, we're not going to do it all the way down to A5. We've got to have an overlap so we don't end up fucking up making big borders. And we've lost our settings to my stupid indiscriminate or my stupid prolongated fiddling. But we're still going to fiddle anyway. We've got to also overlap that edge so we don't get the nasty borders. So I think we got it pretty well in the right, close enough maybe. I'm just trying to see if that image area is, we're just going to push it up to A5. And we're just going to just put it like that. And now we've got to do a big enlargement. We've got to go back and set this silly. Now this machine's fucking up. It's being an asshole. This would confuse any normal person who doesn't have the same copier literacy that I have. So, you know, this confuses people, Konica. You think you're fucking clever, you're not. You're fucking stupid. I have no fucking respect for you or your fucking products. I just use your products, I don't abuse them. I try not to abuse them, you know, I don't get rough. But I still hate your fucking, the way you do things, Konica. You're fucking idiots. You're fucking dummies. You're fucking half-wits. Now we've got to make this a little bit bigger because of the overlap. So we have to go to manual and we have to add something to 141.4. So we've got to add 144 144.4. We'll call it 144.4. And we're going here, 144.4. Or maybe it should be 145.4. Well, we're just going to stick with that. Okay. Now, I just got this toner cartridge in the way here. I just want to move it away, just there. Now, what else have we got to do? We've got to go here. We've got to redo all this fucking annoying buttons and shit. So now, add some contrast. Copy density in the middle. Saturation. And we're just going to set these up. Okay. I think that should be pretty much what we have to do to make this come up. There goes the scanner making a squeak noise. I got so many criticisms, Konica Minolta, of your equipment, your fucking culture of your workplace. You're all a bunch of assholes, pretty much. I don't respect you assholes of Konica Minolta. I like to take the piss out of you all. But this looks really good. This is really slick. That's come up a treat. The only thing is we didn't push it up high enough. But I'm thinking that might add a bit of character, but at least the borders on the inside are looking good. So now we can just set the rest of this up as a mirror image. It's already starting to curl, unfortunately. So now we're just going to go in here and finish our job. And it looked a bit dry on the first take, but now it's being used as a master copy, and I'm using copied paper, and it's looking a lot nicer. It's a lot wetter. Yeah, it looks like a wet night actually. Like you can see the water in there, the puddles, or what appear to be puddles. So now we're just going to try. We're not going to get anywhere with that. Fuck me dead. Look at the curling, folks. I'm so sorry it has to be a real curl fest rather than an image fest. It's more to do with curling. The curling's like taking the show away from the image, which is really annoying. It's like I try my fucking best to do this work. I try my best to make the best settings. I try my best, and still I don't seem to find what's causing the curling. I don't know. The only thing I can gauge, the only thing I can say that could be causing the curling is probably this, the machine. Maybe that's why my precautions and my remedies have failed me, because this fucking machine is responsible. So if you want to give me some input as to whether that might be true or not, please leave some comments in the comments section on my YouTube and Facebook pages. As you know, if you're a technician and you know more, you're going to know more about fucking the technical side than I am. Please fire away. Send me a reply, not a reply. Send me a message and ask to answer my question. Is it the machine, or is there something I've overlooked? I've put damp rid in the cupboard. I keep the cupboard closed. It's been a drought for most of this time. Maybe the rain's made it particularly bad today, like this. But basically, even without the rain, it still does this. Why? It's raining today. Maybe the rain has made it a tad worse, but it still curls even without the rain. So why? Is there something I overlooked, or is it really something to do with the machine? Maybe the temperature of the fuser or something? I don't know. Well, fuck you, Konica Minolta. I don't know if it's you, but I wouldn't be fucking surprised.